Hi there, today I'm going to be sharing all of the clothing that I am bringing on my AT thru hike. I will be walking northbound from Georgia to Maine, and it will be cold when I start. So these are all of the clothes that I will be starting with, and I'll show you what I'm going to switch out as it warms up. This includes what I'll be wearing during the day, at camp, layering, rain gear, and shoes. Choosing clothing has been one of the biggest decisions. In the summer, the right clothes could keep me from getting sunburned, bitten by bugs, or overheating. And in the winter, it could make me extremely uncomfortable if I pick out the wrong clothes, or it could even be dangerous. This is my first long trail, so I won't know if I'm bringing too much until I'm actually out there living in the extreme conditions. But I have done a lot of research, and one of my favorite gear videos to watch is after a hiker completes a thru hike, when they do a video of the gear that they would bring if they did it again, because they have the experience and firsthand knowledge that I don't. So with that, just know that I have tested all of this gear for myself, but I have not lived in it for months. So here is what I am bringing to start. On the bottom right is what I'll be wearing every day. The bottom left are my layering pieces. Just above that is sleepwear. The top left is rain gear. And the top right is accessories and camp shoes. So let's start with what I am wearing every day, and that is right here. My pants are the Prana Haley Straight 2. These are size 10 and regular length. They are UPF 50, water repellent. I have had these for years and I absolutely love them. My shirt is the Montbell hoodie. My bra is the Patagonia Active Mesh, and then I have a pair of ex officio briefs. My shoes are the Topo Terra Venture 4, and I do have custom inserts inside. My socks, I have Smart Wool and Darn Tough. I'm bringing 2 pair of hiking socks, which I will switch out. And then under those, I'm wearing these Injinji toe socks. These are the ultra thin liners, the crew length. And then on top of my shoes, I'm wearing these Dirty Girl gaiters. This will keep the rocks and debris out of my shoes. So I do have the extra pair of socks and an extra pair of underwear. All right, so let's go over my layering pieces, and that's right here. I am bringing a t-shirt. This is my Smart Wool merino lace v-neck short sleeve shirt. I wear that in the summer, and I want to bring it in case the hoodie is too hot. I like to have options, so it's kind of the opposite of layering. It's, you know, if it gets hotter than I think it will be, I can wear that. These are the FarPointe Alpha Cruiser 60. They are both size large. I have the pants and the fleece. They are extremely light. The pants only weigh 3.4 ounces and the fleece top only weighs 4.2 ounces. I have had the hardest time finding a mid layer that I like. I have tried a lot of different levels, different brands. The Senchi Designs is one of my favorite too, but I went with this set for the thru hike. And then this is my puffy. It is the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer 2. It is 800 down and size large. And just above that are my sleep clothes. I have the Enlightened Equipment synthetic Torrid booties. Those are just to be worn in my tent, not around camp, just while I'm laying in the tent. And then the socks I have for sleeping are the Smart Wool Hike Full Cushion. The pants are the REI Midweight 220 base layer, and that is size petite and large. The shirt is the Smart Wool Classic. It's the 250 thermal base layer, size extra large, and it has a quarter zip on it. This is my rain gear. It is the Patagonia Torrentshell 3L. It's women's size extra large. I don't really like it. It's bulky. I had to get size extra large to fit my hips. Finding a rain jacket to fit the hips has always been a problem. But I did research, and there's not really a rain jacket that's going to keep you dry all the time, but this is pretty heavy duty for the winter, and it's what I'm going with. And then I have rain pants. These are the Zpacks vertice. It's size extra large, and I like them because they have the snaps around the ankles, so they do fit really well. They don't drag around in the water. Then I have the Outdoor Research Trail visor. I consider that rain gear because, I might wear it on a normal day, but it's going to help keep the hood of my rain jacket up out of my face. So I will always wear it when it's raining. And then to go over my gloves, I do have these Zpacks rain mitts. And that is just to keep my gloves dry if it's really cold and raining. So these are all of my accessories. And first we have the Icebreaker Merino 200 neck gaiter. This is a Carhartt knit cuffed beanie. And then I have the Outdoor Research Flurry gloves. These are size large. These are the sealskin Runton waterproof socks. And then Catula micro spikes. And then last, we have my camp shoes. These are the Tiva Tira, and they are pretty heavy. They're 18 ounces total, but they are very comfortable and sturdy. I'll also be wearing these in water crossings, so I wanted something with a strap around my ankle. And they also have arch support, so they're going to be very comfortable when I wear them around camp. There will most likely be snow and ice on the trail when I start. That's why I'm bringing the waterproof socks and the micro spikes. But as soon as I get through the Smokies, I am sending these home. And I will be 1 pound lighter getting rid of these two things. So after the weather warms up, that will be somewhere around Marion, Virginia, I'm going to shed another 1.5 pounds of clothing. And that is by sending some things home and replacing some items. So on the left, I'm sending home my down booties, my flurry gloves, the Carhartt beanie, and the heavy sleep socks. And then I'm going to switch out some things. So the Patagonia rain jacket will be switched out for the Marmot Precip, and that is also size extra large, but it's a lot more comfortable and it weighs less. I'm switching the Montbell hoodie for the Outdoor Research Echo hoodie, and that is UPF 15 and also size large. For my sleep clothes, I'm sending home the Smart Wool long sleeve base layer and switching that for the REI Swiftland Grid running tank, and that is size extra large. My pants, sending home the REI 220 base layer pants, and then switching that for the Patagonia multi-trail shorts, and that is size large. The shorts I could also hike in during the day, but I want to keep hiking in my pants just to keep the sun off my legs and bugs off of my legs too. The Icebreaker Merino neck gaiter, I'm going to switch that out for the teal buff, and that has UPF of 50 and insect shield on it. So those are all of the clothes that I will be bringing. Thank you so much for watching. Over the next few weeks, I will be doing videos about food, my resupply strategy, and electronics. Plus, I will be doing a full gear list video. I'll see you next week. Bye.